Your opponent almost every day seems to be talking about this. So I just want to ask you yes or no. At any point in your life, have you served 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, working at a McDonald's? Yes or no? That's it.
I have.
Okay. Now the other job. But
it was not a small job. Like, I did the fries. I mean, yes.
During an interview earlier today on Newsmax, in case maybe you didn't see it, Lara Trump got real with Bianca de la Garza. Actually, she got too real, really. Well, as you're about to see in this great video that we have for you, it's coming right up. What seemed like a spontaneous appearance at an unsuspecting McDonald's was not quite 100% grade A, maybe. And much like a delicious bag of freedom fries being thrust at you awkwardly by a clown wearing orange makeup, well, give him credit. Donald does stay true to the brand. As you'll see, it's Laura's jocular admission regarding her doddering daddy-in-law's public propping up that may well shine a new heat lamp on this distorted display.
She never worked here. I've now worked 15 minutes more than Kamal.
Look at that. How are you? Thank you, Mr. President.
Nice to see you.
You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you.
You're not ordinary.
I mean, thank you so much for everything you do.
I can see.
We pray for you, and you are the type of person we want to be the president.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
When you think about it, I guess that's right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's good. You want to do it? Yeah.
Mr. Trump, what's your favorite thing to order at McDonald's?
I like it all. I like it. I like every ounce of it, everything. But I do like the French fries where I'll be working.
And then, you want to do the salt over here?
Yeah.
I did these ones already. They're good. You just got to do that one right there. So grab that.
Can I give them extra salt?
So when the head of the RNC drops by the bastion of journalism that is Newsmax to join its well-studied guardian of truth, Bianca de la Garza, well, naturally, authenticity and veracity were on full display. Now, don't think that these two MAGA Mensa mavens, well, that they don't know how to recognize real fun when they see it. They do, even if it turns out to be a politically motivated false fry event.
The reality is, what we've seen during this very volatile period in American political history, Laura, has caused some people who maybe aren't traditional voters for Republicans or your father to take a second look.
Absolutely. And I think that that is why you've seen so many people move in Donald Trump's direction. And, you know, talk about joy. It's actually so ironic that the Harris campaign has constantly talked about this is the campaign of joy. She was basically screaming at people over the weekend while Donald Trump was having a great time at a McDonald's, working the fryer there, putting extra fries in for people, handing them out through the drive-through window. People are gravitating towards that because you want to be around things that are fun and exciting. And that is exactly what Donald Trump has done. That's who he is. And the fact that he himself was there enjoying it, I think is incredible. Kamala Harris could never have gone in there and done this sort of thing and actually had the same impact as Donald Trump. And she knows it. And that's why you see the left so upset about this. And they're saying he didn't work the whole shift. It wasn't a full shift at McDonald's. I saw somebody say he wasn't wearing a hairnet. Everybody knows that this was a political stunt. Yeah, but it was fun and it was lighthearted. And you saw the crowd respond to Donald Trump in this way. And I got to just tell everybody, sit down and really take this in over the next 14 days. We are never, Bianca, going to see anything like Donald Trump ever again in our lifetime in politics in America. He's one of a kind. He's changed the game. And only Donald Trump could go to McDonald's and serve it out the drive-through window and inspire an entire county, Bucks County in Pennsylvania, with it. It was incredible.
And if you weren't even related to him, you know that's true. People are grasping that. And he was always somebody who was in on the joke for himself over many years when he was, running The Apprentice, and whether he was on, on SNL, he was always able to be self-deprecating. Even at one clip where he was, cleaning the rooms that is resurfaced now. But this side of your father-in-law, if the legacy media allows that to be shown, it destroys their narrative. How much are you, just troubled by the fact that they are still propping her up? CBS News, 60 Minutes, they do enable in a way by not letting the real stories come through. That's a problem, because a free and fair functioning press is something we need in a republic. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We got people who need to vote. They need information. And, I think that that's sort of where we're at when you have a legacy media that many people say are just propaganda.
Yeah, well, the legacy media is propaganda, and they've shown their hand on this, and they are exposing themselves every day as just that to the American people. Because when you have outlets like 60 Minutes, who was at one time a pinnacle of journalism, going back and editing full edits on the responses Kamala Harris gives and her answers, this is a person running for commander-in-chief, for leader of the free world as our president. And that is very frightening, I think, to a lot of people to see. It is very concerning, but they're damaging themselves in this pursuit. In trying to aid Kamala Harris in such a way and prop her up, it has become so blatantly obvious. And so many people think it's just, quite frankly, egregious to see what they're doing. I think we need a revamping of our entire journalistic section in America. I don't think journalists seem to exist as they used to. I think people want facts. They want information. They don't need, the full dose of 60 Minutes editing and interview for Kamala Harris. And so many of them out there, aside from CBS, doing it as well. They're really damaging themselves when they do these sorts of things. And I think it's why you've seen Donald Trump, again, it's more of what he's always said, the fake news media. He called him out in the very beginning. People didn't understand why he was saying that. They certainly understand it now, and they see it with very clear eyes at this point.
Eye-opening indeed. Hey, thanks for coming clean, Lara Trump, on that stage drive-through political drive-by. And if you're wondering why you might feel just a little bit queasy after digesting that bit of McNewsmax, well, there's a good reason why. That, and it's really hard to swallow this happy, mealy-mouth serving of imitation fun, especially when this bite keeps coming back up.
Sit down and really take this in over the next 14 days. We are never, Bianca, going to see anything like Donald Trump ever again in our lifetime in politics in America.
From your collagen-enhanced filet-of-fish lips to God's overworked ears. And as the old McDonald's jingle goes, you do deserve a break today. So this November, let's all drown the clown.